What role did the Russian Duma play in the Russian Revolution? Have you ever wondered how a parliamentary body influenced one of the most significant revolutions in history? The Russian Duma, created after the 1905 revolution, played a complex role in the Russian Revolution of 1917. Established by Tsar Nicholas II, the Duma was intended to calm the unrest that followed the earlier revolution. However, its power was limited right from the start. The Tsar maintained control over key decisions, including ministerial appointments and foreign policy. This meant the Duma could not enact meaningful reforms to address the needs of the working class and peasantry. The Duma's electoral system was designed to favor landowners and the upper classes. This skewed representation meant that workers and peasants had little voice in the Duma's decisions. In its early sessions, the Duma discussed important issues like land reform and political repression. Unfortunately, it often achieved little success and was frequently dissolved by the Tsar when it opposed his policies. During the February Revolution of 1917, the Duma found itself in a transitional role. With mass protests and military defeats, the Duma's leadership pushed Tsar Nicholas II to abdicate. After his abdication, the Duma formed the Provisional Government, which took over state power. However, this government was weak and had to share power with the Soviets, councils of workers and soldiers, who held significant influence. From a communist perspective, the Duma and the Provisional Government represented the interests of the bourgeoisie. They failed to meet the demands of the proletariat and peasantry, such as ending participation in World War I and redistributing land. The Duma's inability to bring about radical change allowed the Soviets and the Bolshevik Party to gain support among the masses. The Bolsheviks criticized the Duma for perpetuating capitalist exploitation and delaying the transition to socialism. Interestingly, the Duma also provided a platform for communist ideas to be expressed. As Lenin and the Bolsheviks participated in its sessions, they spread their ideology among industrial workers and some deputies. However, the Duma was never the center of revolutionary power. That role belonged to the Soviets and ultimately to the Bolshevik-led revolution. In essence, the Russian Duma acted as a bridge between the autocratic Tsarist regime and the revolutionary forces. While it facilitated the abdication of the Tsar and the establishment of the Provisional Government, it could not satisfy the revolutionary demands of the people. Its limitations and bourgeois character created conditions that led to the Bolshevik-led revolution, which ultimately abolished the Duma's authority and established a new form of governance.